Okay, since 2020 for me is about taking my art more seriously, and I apologize, 'cause I know lighting is going to be a bit of a problem because I have the light over my head, so you're going to see the kind of like glare over here. But 2020 is about me taking my art seriously, and one of the kind of art forms I really enjoy is fantasy artwork. And one of like this is my original drawing that I got from Jeff Miracola. So I guess yeah, I just maybe I want to share a review of kind of like Jeff Miracola's work. Now, I know he has done things for Magic the Gathering, like cards for Magic the Gathering, and he has a YouTube channel which is just Jeff Miracola, and I definitely give it a recommend because I love watching professional artists do their work. So, anyway, he had a he has a series that he was doing. This is for the ink drawing. So he had a Kickstarter that was essentially to help him do a series of videos and like so he's done in the past he's done oil painting techniques and acrylic painting techniques, which is not, of course, very comic booky, but like I said, I love fantasy artwork, so oil painting and acrylic painting are something that I'm really interested in getting better at doing. So recently he had his ink drawing Kickstarter, and that's where sort of like some of this stuff comes in. So this is some of the stuff that I got for backing the campaign. I mean, I really love like his work. Like I love like when you watch his videos and you see his painting, especially just like the depth and whatnot that he gets in it is just amazing. So like I love his work. And this was one of my favorites. So I was so glad I got a little 5x7 print of this one because I watched his video of him making this and just remember being, so impressed by the whole process of him doing this. And so, yeah, I guess I wanted to just share it a little bit because it is something that is interesting to me. And because today in particular, like, I just, I got, I tried to do a number of videos on the same thing because it was the birds of prey thing. And like, because I don't have any interest in seeing birds of prey. And part of the reason I don't is because I don't like Harley Quinn as a character. Like I've never like in terms of my favorite DC comic book characters, like Batman and the Bat Family rank pretty low for me. So, things having to do with that, so like the Harley Quinn, the Joker, Penguin, all of that I don't find as interesting. And I mean, then plus the whole feminist thing and the drama that's going on around it just I don't want to be part of that, but also like the trailers just look like trash to me, so I have no interest in seeing the film. But I was I kept thinking about like Hollywood and how you can tell now when they don't have faith in a movie that they're making. Like when they don't have faith in a movie, because that's become the thing. When they don't have faith in the movie, all they do is seem to like is drum up drama. Like they get their actors out there and then their actors start saying things like, "Oh, this character is gay. Oh, this is a feminist piece. Oh," and essentially to set up the narrative that if people don't come to see the movie, then it's because they're whatever kind of ist or ism or, you know, anything else name calling that you can do and can be weaponized against regular people. And I'm really kind of tired of playing that game. So when I kept thinking, what can I do today as a video? I just figured, you know what? Let me just take a chance and let me talk about Miracola ink drawings. Now, I love, of course, the cover. I love the cover. And I love the fact too that which that's Jeff Miracola right there. I love the fact too that he essentially wasn't very good himself, and so he did this sort of like, I mean, so he talks about how he kind of came into ink drawing, and it makes me think a little bit of like Jake Parker with Inktober and everything, where it's basically a matter of you push yourself to like you push yourself to move forward, you push yourself to grow your skills, and you set yourself challenges and whatnot. So yeah, like I said, like that's Jeff Miracola, and then like these are some of the things that he has done. You know, like I know part of me is like I'm looking for some of his Magic the Gathering cards, and I know I could probably find them, but like those are just some of the things that he has done. And you know, so I backed the project because I love fantasy art, and I want to get better at doing art. And I want to like this year I'm pushing myself. So I have a couple of like programs and stuff that I'm doing because I don't want to pay for art school. So it's sort of like I'm doing what's called drawing force, which I might do a video on that, but it's essentially it's uh it's a website, but it's a program that is for people who want to get into professional art and wants to draw figures, and you know it's a lot for like a lot of animators go to this site to work on like just like movement and things like that. So I figure if I want to get to a place where I feel comfortable drawing my own comics and whatnot, that would probably be a good idea to just push myself to, you know, get comfortable drawing the human body and, you know, do something at the same time that's not reading a book, but is going to push me and is going to give me feedback. So I'm going to talk about that because I do like that website. But this, of course, is an Angel Warrior, which I love. Like, if you see him do some of his ink drawings, like the detail and stuff that he gets, because he is one of those where he will, like, he can do it with a sketch, but, you know, like, I love when they do ink without pre-sketching, and he does do that sometimes. But, like I haven't gotten the video for this workshop yet, but I have like he did do one, but he just talks about like techniques and things like that. But just like if you like fantasy work like I do, and you just really love good art, like I would definitely give this a recommend because look at some of this work. It is just like it is gorgeous, it is detailed, and I love like this kind of illustration style. Like I really enjoy just like I enjoy things that have detail like this. And I and it's kind of like inspiring for me because I know it's going to take a long time for me to get to this kind of point to be able to do this. But it's part of why I wanted to invest in the his fantasy art workshops, because he says they're for, I mean, he says they're for like all levels, but I mean, even he being honest, it like you have to be able to draw first. Like you should at least know the basics, and because if you at least know the basics, then it gives you something to begin working technique and stuff on. And so, and over him, he said he got a lot better at ink drawing once he did, like once he started painting for a number of years, because it was just, I know he has like some horror type stuff too, which I'm not necessarily like the biggest fan of horror, but I do like weird, quirky stuff. So this, because I paid extra to have an ink drawing done by him, and I thought like normally like the ink drawings, of course, are in the book, but this time he did them extra so that on a separate sheet of paper and it feels like Bristol board, but he but he did this so of course you can frame it. And like I like it because I think everyone who paid for these gets like their own original individual kind of art. And so you know like it's weird. It's such a good way. And then I know, I love weirdness. I do love weirdness. Just that, I mean, that's why, as I said, like my favorite is this beast right here, because it is, I mean, look at that. I love that. That's the hulking fire beast. But right, he did this as an oil painting, and I just, like that's his website. But if you are interested in buying, because I know he sells a lot of this stuff separate, but like if you want to go to 3 Points Publishing, like you can still get like the videos and stuff. I know you can get the videos separate. Like I paid for all of this with the ink drawings because I just wanted to get it in one shot and just be done with it. But yeah, I mean, for me, I think this was definitely a good purchase, because I think it's nice to just have different artist techniques. Like I have videos and stuff of like a number of different fantasy artists, and it just, like watching them go through their process of creating art, I think you learn a whole lot about it, about just art yourself. But yeah, I just wanted to share this because I really, because I like fantasy art and I would like to do more fantasy art, uh, like the books that I have, because I have quite a few. Yeah, I have quite a few. So I would love to like add this as well as and maybe some of my own pieces as I get comfortable and, keep drawing and whatnot. But anyway, if you like this, click the like button, click the subscribe button, do the bell for notifications, and all of that. Share all of that. And I will see you on the next video. Bye.